Train wreck to spin fire. The NFT analyzer. Diving deep into projects. He's the crypto energizer. From mint coins to tokens. He's got all the intel. Web3 is a tree to show you where to excel. He's got the insights like a digital magician, unveiling secrets of the blockchain with precision. Wild stories from the web, he's always in the know. Crypto community, vibing where the treasures blow. Web3 wonders, chain reactors on the scene.
Yo, good morning, boys. Happy Wednesday. It is September 10th here. Yeah, a couple minutes early. Why not? Why not? Well, you know what? There is a why. There's a couple things I just want to get done before the hour here. Because look, we hit the hour here. I don't think we're talking virtuals for the first few minutes. I hope that's okay. We're going to end up in a few minutes here, 2-ish minutes, going to look at the Kongs drop here. Look, Kongs are family. I think a lot of you guys that tune in here are also in the Kongs ecosystem. But what's so cool is this new Kong token that's coming out called Kong. Man, if you were trading on OpenSea, you're probably getting some Kong here. And that's what's coming up here in a couple minutes. I want to make sure we get some time to do that together. Because look, man, we love virtuals. We're focused on virtuals. But, man, we're playing all over the place. Let's make sure we do some of that together here too. Real quick. Okay. I think I said yesterday that Mute Swap was coming on the show today. And as soon as I disconnected the show, I'm like, dude, they're not coming on the show today. They are coming on the show. But it just hit me. I just blurted out the wrong name. No, it was Skynet that was coming on the show today. And we're pushing that to next week for a really cool reason. There's something we want to do live on the show that'll be a little more hands-on, right? Showing off the product. We'll just say that. We want to do more on the show, so we're going to set this up a little better and then prep a little bit to make that happen live. So I think Skynet now is on next Thursday. I'm going to look at the calendar here. Yeah, next Thursday, I think we have Skynet. So a heads up about that. Tomorrow, we have Macro Trader, Micro Trader. You guys know I can't say their name. I don't know it. But they're coming on the show tomorrow. I love those guys, man. I've liked those guys for since the get-go. And especially as we, with the Swarm, have been partnering with them and working on building out some cool shit together, just gotten to know them a little more. And they're freaking awesome. Awesome guys. So excited to get them on the show here finally. They're cooking. Those boys are cooking. So, man, don't miss this stuff. Come over to CryptoSlam over on YouTube. Subscribe over here so you don't miss it, man. If you can't catch the live shows, man, you catch the replays there. And again, there's so much alpha. There's so many great teams you get to meet here. So you don't want to miss these. And then finally, we might be live on Pump Fun right now. I can't, we should, hang on. We should be live. I don't know if we actually are. Hang on. Let me see if we are. Okay. I think we're live. But let me double check. And this is just an experiment, right? And then in the meantime, I'm juggling. I didn't want to do spaces this morning because I didn't want to juggle too much. We should be live on Pump Fun too. I'm trying out all these platforms because you just got to do it. You got to do it. All right, let's go right to the Kongs account. Their OpenSea drop should be live like now-ish. Let's see if it is. Yeah, I don't think the Pump Fun's... No, there we go. Okay, yeah, the Pump Fun side's cool. All right, hey, I'm curious in the chat, if you're looking forward to this drop, if you're getting this drop, let me know. We are going to get to the virtual stuff. We got some Genesis launches that are live now. We have one that completed in the past 24 hours, too, that we have to look at. But there's 3 drops coming up. One live now, one live in like an hour or so. And one in a few days that we got to talk about. We got to talk about it, man. There's a lot going on here. Okay. I'm keeping my eye out here. And in fact, you guys can help too. Look, if you're not juggling stuff, if you got your eyes on this too, keep an eye out here on the Kongs X account for when that OpenSea claim goes live. I don't know yet if it's a claim on the OpenSea site, or if the Kongs are going to tweet it out. I don't know. So I'm trying to like kind of watch in their Discord. And look, guys, I think it's a nice little stimmy you're going to get too. To be eligible, you had to trade $10,000 worth of NFTs from the beginning of 2023, I think, till whenever the cutoff was, which was recent-ish. Cats, are you sure you're not eligible? I know there was some issues with the checker here, and some people it showed not eligible that were. I just made it, dude. I bought a V1 Punk early 23, and I just counted only because of that thing. So I'm excited. Okay, I'm watching their Discord because I don't know where that link pops up. I don't know if they tweet it. I don't know if it goes on OpenSea's page. Yeah, I don't know. I feel you, cats. That's probably a lot of people. In fact, it's probably rarer that you got that volume after 23, for most people. It's also going to be first come, first serve. So there's going to be a little bit of a gas war here. Super interesting. I like what they're doing, man. And we hosted I was super lucky. Got to host the spaces with them yesterday. A lot of fun. Of course, Henry's my brother. It was like, it's always a treat to get to. Oh, hey, well, the token's live now. Token's live. Kong is officially live. And I know, guys, I know, not virtual, right? But I think it's fair, and you guys keep me in check too, but I think it's fair that we kind of are widening the scope here, a bit. There's a lot going on virtual too, for sure, but I want to make sure we're talking about everything. Look at this coming out of the gate at a 38 mil FDV. I'm real curious where this holds. Banana was sitting at, boy, I'm trying to think if it was like FDV or market cap, but I'll say like 6 mil market cap. I don't know FDV wise where it was sitting. Kong's got some real potential, and I'm watching for some opportunities like arbitraging between Banana and Kong. They're both going to have their own liquidity pool set up, right? Going to be very, very interesting. So if you have Banana right now, you can swap for Kong. That should be live now. In fact, I'm going to peek at my Banana here, and I want to see value-wise up, down, what. Very, very freaking interesting. Actually, let's go to Uniswap. And we got to keep our eyes on a few things. I want to see on Uniswap if you can start swapping for Kong here. So let's see. Let's get my main wallet here connected. Very curious. This is a big token drop, man. This is one of those major NFT projects. What's up, Red? Good to see you, man. Dude, so cool to have you on the show yesterday. Like, I'm such a fan. And dude, you know this. You know this already, but any of those projects, any projects you're cooking with, let me know, like bring them all up. All right, let's get Kong up here. Restrain from virtual just for the opening here. I just want to see, can I swap now? I'm assuming I can. I don't know if I'm gonna buy that. Oh, I should. Let's see. Do we have any liquidity here? All right. Be careful with any links I put up on the screen. I just want to make sure I say this right off the bat. Verify them yourself. I'm going to do my best to verify this stuff too. So I see on the CyberKong's page, let me see if this is officially from them, the airdrop page. It is first come, first serve to get this airdrop. I want to make sure we're doing the right links. Okay. I don't see this officially from them. It's in their Discord. But I don't see it from them. You didn't get this one, man. Darn. It's worth double checking. Right? Because I don't think their checker was like totally spot on. Whoa. Hang on. I see people saying all the claims are gone already. I think they didn't open it up yet. That's what I think. If I'm betting right now. I don't want to connect anything, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to connect anything, man. Okay, can't swap. Yeah, I don't think it's actually live. I see everybody saying they can't claim. I don't think it's live. We'll see. I'm just going to keep my eye on that on the side here. Who else is trying to claim this, though? I'm curious. It's kind of a big deal. Like, it's not a little nothing amount. I thought it might be at first. It's a nice little stimmy. We'll say that. It's a nice little stimmy. Do I want to connect here? What's up, Mufasa? Good to see you, man. Let's go to the CyberKong site. Let's check it out. What's up, Mooks? Good to see you, man. Mooks, you getting some Mooks, you getting some banana here? Okay, I'm on the official site now. I'm only going to go right through here. I want to see if that claim's right here. Let's see. Airdrop, 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 or claim. Yeah, I don't see it officially posted by them, so I'm not clicking anything. Oh, dude, so many salty people in that Discord. But you get it, right? It's people who are not part of they're not part of the Kongs community. People looking for a freebie. I get it. You're always going to get that shit. Well, yeah, God, I want to see this official announcement from them. I just don't want to click. I don't want to click links that I see in Discord. Here, let's do this proper. Here we go. Here, we'll check the checker even too. If it's gone already, that'd be crazy. All right, let's see if we're eligible. I highly encourage people to hop in that Discord. If you want to go feel some like 21, 22 vibes, if you want to feel those vibes, hop in that Discord and go feel it right now. Oh my God, people are going nuts there. I should put it on the screen actually, but I do want to keep the site up here. I want to check. Again, I don't see them posting the official claim link here, and I want it only from them. I don't want it from some random dropping it in the chat. Damn, I may just have to miss this. I mean, especially if it's gone already, yeah. But where's the claim link? Oh, okay. Here's a post from our boy. Further on, I think it is an official CyberKong's post. So let's check here. Okay, I think that was the correct link. Let's see. It might be gone. Might be gone. All right, that's the official link. app.cyberkongs.com airdrop. Damn. Oh, dude. I'm so scared connecting. I am. Fuck. We just make double. I'm going to triple check here. That's the Kongs account. Yes. Okay. That's the correct site. If it's gone already, man. If it's gone already, we move right on. And I gotta say, I'm excited to move on. I just want to get to. I want to get to some virtuals. Their site's getting hammered. Okay. I know. You guys have done a lot. Good shit. Yeah. Okay, come on. Give me my tokies. Give me my tokies, boy. Well, what the fuck? Yeah, no, I was definitely eligible. Look, either it's broken. I'm going to lean towards it's broken, or it's either broken or it's all claimed. We're going to find out which here. It's either, dude. I'm gonna put that Discord up on the screen. I've not seen this kind of crazy in a minute. I love it, dude. Again, I know it's not virtuals. I know. We'll do the virtual stuff. But you don't get the good old NFT vibes often. What's up, E-Rock? Good morning, man. E-Rock, do you get a claim, buddy? Everybody's saying no claims left. That could be. It could have been all claimed. I don't know. 2% of supply went to this. It could all be claimed already. I think it's broken. I know, E-Rock, you're not a virtuals guy. I get it. I'm trying to help reframe like what virtuals is. Not AI. It is AI. I mean, it is AI, but I'm trying to reframe it. I want people to know, if you like the internet capital market meta, that's over on Solana, I love it. I mean, that's what we're doing on virtuals. We get to invest in startups. Cool shit. E-Rock, for me, it said I can't claim. It said I have nothing to claim. It said I'm not eligible, but I think it's either all claimed or there's just a goof on the site. I'm leaning towards the site's kind of messed up. Let's try it again. I got it on my other screen. I'm going to try again here. I'm definitely eligible, man. Tell me I'm not. Unreal. Were you guys there when a Jenny Kong was 210 ETH? It's a different time. Yeah, it still says sorry, not eligible. It just might all be claimed. If so, holy shit. I'd like to get Henry on. I know he's probably a little busy now, but I'd love to hear from the team. They got enough to do. Yeah. Mooks, you got a claim? Anybody watching over on Pump Fun? Any of you guys got a claim? Oh shit! I think I just fucking zapped my stream. Okay. My bad. If so. We'll be back in a second. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think it's all been claimed. I don't. I think there's plenty to claim still. I'm just guessing. In fact, you know what? This is probably going against every rule. But let's go peek in that Genesis, the Jenny Hall. Let's just see what they're saying here. Checker shows eligible, but on claims not. Let's see what these boys are saying. This is breaking a sacred rule, I think. Here's the Jenny Hall. Got some gangsters in there, man. Yeah, I think the site's just not working. That's my guess. I think the site's not working. All right, so we'll keep peeking at that. In the meantime, and I'm just going to, I'll keep this on a separate screen. Let me move us into the virtual stuff. Keep our eye there, though. I want my stimmy, dude. I want my Kong stimmy. But yeah, that's not right. I'm eligible. Come on, man. I'm eligible. What's up, Drop King? Good morning, man. Drop King, did you get your stimmy? I don't actually, Drop King, I don't know how much you fuck with Kongs at this point. Because I know. Let's go hit the market real quick. Speaking of which, I think PPI came in this morning. And down, actually, like under expectations. Crypto loves it. We should love it. Bitcoin back almost to 114K, ETH 4,300, Ripple over $3 again, Solana 224. I know it's so bearish out there, guys. I know it, but we head towards banana zone again really soon. I'm so sure, as sure as you can be, right? I'm pretty damn sure of it, and I can't wait. No claim for you, dude. What the fuck? All right, let me give this a go. Let me give it a go again. Oh, and we might have an announcement from Kongs. Let's see. Announcements. Let's see if it's all claimed. Okay, they officially tweeted it out. They tweeted, well, at least a post in Discord, where to convert your banana to Kong, to claim your Kong, to stake your Kong. No comment No comment yet on the claim on the website. So nothing there yet. But tell you what, I think that banana price is ripping right now. And I think, or was, and I think because you did have an arbitrage opportunity. Banana worth what? And Kong, at least for a minute there, worth a hell of a lot more. I want to say like 5-10x more, like for a minute, right? Anytime you get something new like this, you get those kind of opportunities. Pretty fun. I miss this stuff. Yeah, I think the claim. Wow. So the claim you got for that lowest level is worth $600, dude. At least that's the number I'm seeing. Oh, okay. I see others saying 60. Okay. I'd probably lean towards that lower end, $60. $60. Nice little freebie stimmy. Not bad. It's either all claimed or the site's not working. I think if I'm a betting man, I think I'm leaning towards it's all claimed. You have everybody from OpenSea qualified going right away, trying to claim. All right, let me try one more time. And then right on to Cookie Fun and virtuals. And let's get into some of these virtual projects, man. There's some spicy stuff out there. Hoods, do you have like a Genkai? Do you have a Genkai or even a VX? Hoods, I bet you we can get you a Genkai. Yeah, I don't know. No, all right, Hoods. All right, let me see if I can get you a Genkai here. They yeah. They're a giving bunch. It might be all claimed. Oh, dude, you can't do it. They're getting murdered. They're getting murdered in Discord, which is a bummer, man. You kind of can't win. You kind of can't win when you're giving away things, right? If you get it, awesome, you're happy. If you don't get it, you're fucking, you start shouting scam and shit. It's silly. This is why I say, like, fuck, in the nicest way possible. You can't listen to it. You can't, because a lot of people are not here to support you. It's, people want to extract, and yikes. Yeah. Is it worth even doing this kind of thing? It is if you get it. If you get how people are going to be, then yeah. I like that trade, Mufasa. Sold half your Preddy for Facey or Fassy yesterday. I think you can't go wrong with either of those. Fassy's super interesting, man. Yeah, I don't get this, man. Some people are saying there's still some claims, but I don't know. All right, I don't want to waste more time. Again, I'll keep peeking on my own. For us, onto the market, then onto some Genesis launches here. Let me refresh, because I wonder if the market's bouncing back with that PPI news this morning. Again, looked really nice. Market likes it. Virtual is going to like it here in a minute. And yeah, we are up, actually. Up compared to what we saw just a few minutes ago. There you go, 13.75 mil. No, excuse me, bill market cap. And so now heading in the right direction here. Oh, I dig it. Your top agents by market cap. It's USDT on top, followed by Fartcoin. Look at Fartcoin, man. That's your barometer, man. When Fartcoin starts sending, the market's ready, right? Fartcoin is that leading indicator. Risk on, right? Fartcoin up 15% in the past 3 days. Is exactly what we want. Again, that's it. If Fartcoin's heading that way, I know what comes next, which is memes start coming up. More speculative stuff starts coming up. I love it. We got IRC, Rect, and Turbo. By the way, didn't Open Ledger, I think, had their TGE yesterday. So I wonder if we see them anywhere. Over on Infra, FET's on top here, followed by Virtual, DCAI, IOTX. And yeah, there's Open Ledger, 252 mil market cap. Remember, mindshare-wise, these boys were cooking, but TGE, I mean, they just had this long, SocialFi kind of campaign. Finally, TGE here. So there we go. Oh, Drop King, you're so nice, man. I'll see if Henry will send it, though, man. Hoods, I didn't realize you're that new, though. That's pretty fucking cool. Fucking gangster, dude. Shorted soul. The ball's on you. Dig it. Over on DeFi or DeFi, it's Banker on top. Hey, Anon, MAGA AI? I don't know this one, man. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I was gonna say we're not sorted by market cap then. So it's Venice on top, then Banker, AI Tech, Olas, and Griffane. Let's do the mind share check here. Yeah, there we go. It's Open Ledger on top, right? So perfect combo. They have the SocialFi campaigns, and then TGE, and that sends them to the top here. Banker, Fartcoin, Cookie, and then Morph. And Morph, I don't really know, but there's your top 5. Over on Whale Intel and dialing it into the virtuals ecosystem here. Dude, some interesting coins here are your top movers. Huh. I don't know what I think about this. You know what I start thinking is Virtuals Cabal. That's what I start thinking because you have these tiny market cap coins just being sent all of a sudden. You have Turtle is your top mover in the past 24 hours. Turtle. 16K FDV. I mean, you know, up 300%. EtherMage, which is, look, it was either a test token from EtherMage or somebody else launched this thing. It's a big old nothing burger, though. It's a 2x. Eval, Krasers, we saw that one launch, a month or so, maybe 2 months ago. And then Super. There's your top movers. Only one that's even around 1 mil is that Eval token. The rest just these tiny tokens. Yeah, it's feeling a little slow on the virtual side. I'll say that. And I think, man, we're going to miss Vader. I think we're going to miss Vader being full on, virtuals focused. Your top losers, though, Gecko there, followed by Dare. Dare had some news. Daredevil Agent had some news, had some partnerships announced. I want to peek at that here. Show, Dyna, and Legend. Some of these are good too. I'm surprised to see their FDVs. Oh, people are so salty. People are so salty, dude. Wow. And they're getting spammed with like scammy links in that Discord. If you are in that Kong's Discord, don't click any links dropped in that monkey business chat. Don't click them. Just don't do it. All right, over on virtuals, I do want to give a heads up about points. So I reached out to virtuals telling them I still have this issue with my points expiring. Right? Something's still broken here. I'm sure of it. Right? Like after I pledged almost 100,000 points, what was this, like a week ago? Not even a week ago. I'm expecting not have any points expiring. I shouldn't. I'm making about 10,000 points a day. I'm never getting more than that. So let's just say 10,000 a day. I pledged 100,000. I would think I probably have about 10 days of no points expiring. Well, let's say 8, 9, 10, somewhere in that ballpark, right? But no, instead, every single day I'm still having points expire. Except for there's one day in the mix here where I didn't. Other than that, every day points expiring. And so I reached out to the team in Telegram. And dude, I don't know who's the real dude in there, real support dude, and who's not. It's you can't do support out of TG. And dude, unless I'm crazy, they don't have their Discord listed on their website, right? So you can only find their Discord link through Telegram. Like, look, I might be wrong there, but it's not easy to find on their site. So I'd rather just go in their Telegram and open a ticket. I just don't want to click all these links. I'm too scared to click all these links. So I'm talking to who I think is their support guy there. Send him a screenshot, send him the details. He's sending it to the team. And he messaged back a day ago saying, is it fixed now? Like, check this. Is it good? It's not. I'm still getting points expiring. Had almost 10,000 expire yesterday. Nothing's changed. I have another like 10,000 expiring today. I have them expiring tomorrow. Every day I'm having 10,000. I'm bleeding out points. I'm going to end up losing 100,000 points that I shouldn't have, which is kind of bullshit, man. Yeah, we got to step up that support on the virtual side. We got to do it. I wouldn't do it. Oh, Mufasa versus yeah, Verdant's still printing. It's crazy. Look at that, dude. 140,000 points a day. This dude's getting. Saving points, go all in on one, repeat. See, that's what's so interesting. I don't go all in and well, actually I have once, right? But I don't do it and then sell because then look, I know my grind back up to, where I was could take me a month or two. But if you're printing 140K a day, dude, you're back in the game instantly, right? Like after your 10-day timeout, you're back in the game. I think Mufasa's got like the best alpha. Mufasa's got the best alpha. Verdant. It seems like the best place to get points. It does. It does. Probably should be doing it. And I remember his initial investment went crazy. I remember he told us too, like it wasn't crazy. No, Luna, they want you spending those points. It's the game, and it's a game. Make no mistake, it's a game it's made to have you spend the points. You have to spend them. Something we figured out early too, right? At first we were hoarding points. We're like, no, that's not your best bet. Like that's not how you optimize this shit. Spend points, you end up making more points when you spend more. I don't think it works that way anymore, and I don't think it has for a while. You spend the points, and you very slowly start getting them back. Like they don't come fast anymore. But I don't want to be losing points for no reason when I shouldn't be. So I still need to get this figured out with virtuals. I should not be having 10,000 points expiring. And I bet you some of you guys are having the same thing, man. I bet you some of you guys the exact same thing. Check it. Go check. Banana's bleeding out now too. Damn. But check your points, man. I bet you if it's happening to me, it's got to be happening to other people here. What's up, Mike Bennett? Oh, Mufasa. No shit. I assumed you're selling some of this stuff. All right. Yeah, this is wild. Yeah. Again, eligible. And it show either these claims are gone or it's broken. I still don't know which. Oh, hang on. Here's something from the team. We're trying our best to figure this out. At first it showed not eligible. Okay, people are saying the site's just overloaded. So I'm hearing like stay on the page, but like I'm missing something here. I want my stimmy, dude. Alzar, good morning, man. Hang on, let me see your comment here because you got a points thing too. Let's see. Points start expiring in 8 days, but you're in jail. Oh no shit, dude, that sucks. I think they're getting hammered. But on the Kongs front, I think they're getting hammered. You drop that much tokens to that many people, you're gonna get hammered. Yeah. Yes. Poor guys. Yeah, there's no perfect way to do it. Should have just been airdropped. You know what I mean? That should have been it. All right, we got an announcement from them. Everyone, there was an issue with the unclaimed banana page. The claim for unclaimed banana has been paused. We'll update here as soon as it goes live. Okay, so that has nothing to do with claiming your airdrop. It should have been airdrop though, I think. Yeah. Um, I have a feeling it's going to work still. We'll just keep trying. I think it'll work. Here, I'm just running through it again. All right, let me skip all that. Let me check a box that I've seen it already. Okay, we'll get to the Genesis launches that are live now. Fables is live now, guys. Who's doing Fables? What'd you guys think of Fables on the show 2 days ago? I'm going to be real honest about Fables here today, right? When I have a project on the show, I'm not looking to throw curveballs. I'm not looking to do any gotcha kind of things, right? I want to give projects the opportunity to like promote their thing and tell you why it matters, right? And I'll ask some questions on things that I think need to be like, questioned. right? But I'm not sitting here. I'm not going to FUD a project live. I'm not going to do anything like that. And I'll say this. I like Fables. Gravity, good morning, man. I especially like that Fables team. I think there's a great play in Fables. I'll talk about the product a bit here too. So let me get us set up properly here. Fables live right now. 11,000 virtual committed. If you don't know Fables, it is InfoFi / SocialFi, and we actually ran through Scenario Live. TLDR, it does a campaign live on X. It creates like a story, like a choose your own adventure kind of mystery game. It posts it on X. You tell it some stuff you want the story to be about. It posts it on X with a picture, and people who want to participate go and ask questions about the picture, and they try to solve a mystery. It's a fun idea. It's fun. Okay. So when you do that, if I launch one of these things, it launches me a token. We get like a Hudah token or a Swarm Report token, right? Which is cool. And then you guys can go play in the game. And I'm still not super clear on this. By you playing the game, by you engaging in it, do you start earning some of my tokens? Not totally sure on that, or if it's they want you to buy my token to what? I don't know, see it increase in value as I do more campaigns and get more partners, whatever. I was never super clear on that. I don't think you earn tokens from doing the campaigns. That said, again, gamifying like your profile, getting all those clicks, getting all those likes on your posts. In theory, good for the algo. Cats, I don't see you using Fable yourself. Not into games, not your thing. Concept's cool for those who are in that kind of thing. Yeah, I live exactly there. Again, I like it. The biggest challenge for me is, and it's a huge challenge. I've looked at it. I've tried to make it make sense. I like that Will is on that team advising. I think he gives great advice. I wouldn't want this on my timeline. I would not want to bake this into my X account. Reason being, look, we did the demo live. We had one of those games live. It's not a quick little thing that you look at and you move right on. No. It's meant to like get you stuck right there and play and like I don't want my timeline. I don't want somebody to go to my timeline, and I don't want them to see it full of games, even if it's contained in the one post, right? Which I think for the most part it is. If it catches on and I do that thing, if I do that thing and then Cats does that thing and then Gravity does that thing and Luna does the thing and if everybody starts doing it, well, dude, my whole feed is going to be all this gamified stuff that, then being super honest here, when we ran through the demo, I wouldn't play it. I don't think I would play it. It's like, I have fun enough like reading through the thing and firing a question off. But if I have to go fire another question and doing more digging and I've got 15 seconds to spend on your post. I don't have 25 minutes to go spend to try to figure this thing out when I don't know if I'm getting token for it. I'm saying me as a player, right? I don't know if I'm getting anything from it. It's nice to know you're like supporting somebody, right? But I don't know if I get anything for doing it. And to know then that's what all the campaigns are going to be like. It's doing these mystery choose your own adventure games. I struggle with it, dude. I struggle with it living on my timeline. I struggle with wanting to see it out there live. And I worry that if it does pick up steam, and I actually don't know if it would, right? But if it does, and if I see it a lot, I probably start muting those accounts that are posting that stuff. That to me is the biggest challenge for those guys. It's like one of those things on paper, it makes sense. You have this thing, people click and engage, your numbers should go up because you're getting that engagement. It makes perfect sense. But the part that doesn't make sense is I think there's very few people who want to play that kind of game. It is, to me, not super engaging. It's not like a super good use of my time. If it translates to what? Sales and real growth, that's a different story, but I'm not convinced it is. I will say I like people who are trying stuff. And so I respect that a ton. But using it, I can't see it, and I can't see many people that would use it. I struggle to see it. I really, really do. So we're going to have to watch. Mufasa going to pass on Fables. Needs a lot of attention. Like these ADD degens don't have that kind of attention. I don't know who does have that kind of. I'll put on the screen the little demo we did too. I was happy to do it here and put it. And I was hoping to be wrong. I was hoping to see some like massive engagement. I didn't think it would be there, but I was hoping to see it, right? And I'm like, oh, people actually like it. It's like I'm different. Like I might not want to play this thing, but most other people would. Here was like the picture, right? Here was like the game. Oh wait, hang on. Where's that beta account? Let me see if I can find that. Okay, it's here. It wasn't solved yesterday. CT is 15 to 30-second attention. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm telling you, I'm not going to sit there and play a game. I'm not. I have a buddy, like I have a real friend here in the space who also launched a game on X. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to see it. I love you. I love you, dude. I think what you're doing is fun, but I don't want to see it. I don't want this on the timeline. This needs to be somewhere else. Here's the thing. It needs to be on a website. And if you don't think people would go to the website to play the game, just because it's on X doesn't change anything. Okay, so here's a game they put out there. Ton of text. For me, instantly, I'm like, oh, I don't want to read it. So you see all the text and you have to read it. And you go look at the picture and you got to look for clues. And I don't mean to be shitting on this, and that's not really what I'm doing. I'm just saying I don't know if this works. Although I think the token's going to work, and I'll explain why in a minute. And I actually think it's a play. But like to the core product, it's a lot to read through. It's then digging and analyzing the picture. We're talking spending a few minutes on that already. It's then reading the first scene and doing the same thing, reading all of it, reading the clue, trying to analyze this thing. And then it's like starting to ask questions. It's starting to ask questions. And in the end, the one we did on this show, I don't remember if it was solved. We got to the second part of it. And the only people I see engaging on this, guys, is the team. Will is on the team, right? And by proxy, kind of Goon is on the team too, kind of, right? I mean, he's not, but he's on, Will's team. They do that show together. And then the only other ones playing the game is the team. Bosch, I don't think is team. I don't think Bosch is on the team. But Tom, no, Tom might not be either. All familiar faces, right, guys, who we know that, tune into the show and we're, hang around the virtuals ecosystem. It's not a lot. It's like 3 people engaging in the game. They even have a cash prize. They got like a $200 cash prize, if that's like that beta, right? I struggle, dude. I struggle to see it work. Like Will is partnering with those. Will is going to start incorporating this in maybe his show account. I don't think I'm going to play the game. I can't. I don't have 2 minutes to go read through the post, let alone 30 minutes or an hour to play the full game. I don't have it. And to me, it's not that interesting. Okay, that said, I think it's a play. I think it's something that's worth points. And I hope those guys, if this completes and is successful, they find a way to tweak this thing and reshape it a bit that makes it more engaging. Maybe pull it off X, although the whole point of it is doing it on X. So like, right, there still is something there. Like there is something to getting more organic engagement. But if it's, if the point of it ultimately is to get likes and comments and stuff like that, there's other more direct ways to do it. Again, I think you get my thoughts and feels about the product. I hope it works. I'm rooting for those guys like crazy. I'll just say this. It's definitely not for me, and I don't know who exactly it's for. And I hope it works. That said, okay, Will on the team. Will is one of the biggest voices here in the virtuals ecosystem. And with Will officially, Will's not even listed here. He should be. Will is like officially on that team, again, as an advisor in some official capacity, getting paid by those guys. If Will's going to promote this thing, that alone gets it to complete. That alone does it. It's 7,000 virtuals away from completing. They'll hit that first tier at least, right? They'll at least hit that 21,000 virtual. And if it stays around there, then you have an even spicier opportunity there. Because at the tail end of the stream with those guys here last week, real fucking cool, they announced here that, where was it? Where was that big old chunk? This bonus incentive chunk of supply, 21% of the tokens, it's going to people who commit here. Right? It's going to anybody who gets in this pre-sale and then stakes. So it's like, man, it's not that 7% of pre-sale that you're getting. It's like almost 30% of the tokens are technically going to you. You're going to get a big chunk of token with this thing if you end up going into it. Like a big fucking chunk of token. For me, literally playing like the speculative game, this might be one of the better plays out there. It's the belief that Will can get this thing out there in front of people and can kind of get a little pumpy, right? That you're going to get a big chunk of tokens. And by the way, I don't think the lockup period is super long. Let me double check that. Maybe it's even a month. Let me double check here how long the lockup is. Do they have it right here? Hang on. But again, what I'm really trying to say is I think you make money on this one. I think you make money. Regardless if you play the game and if it is, widely used or not, I think you make money on the launch. Okay, this is locked for 2 months. Okay, so you can't flip it right out of the gate unless you want to go to jail for a month. Or 10 days. Might not be the worst thing in the world, but depending on what tier that completes at, just again, keep in mind you're getting way more tokens. You're getting like 4 times the amount of tokens that you would be on just the sale. You're getting a big chunk of tokens. Oh, Cats, that's good info. Those tokens start coming 6 months in. Yeah, that's tricky. If it were a little more upfront, that helps. Nobody's using the products, the tokens you get in 6 months. Will they be worth anything? It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, dude. Yeah. But still, there's a play there. There's a play there. I don't think you'll lose on this one. You start thinking, how big can it get? And that's where I struggle seeing how big it gets. I won't play it. I won't play it, man. Was even considering like spinning up another account and running it. I'm like, I could do that. I could do it, but I'm like, do I want to do it if I'm not that interested in it? Do I think anybody here will do it? Well, look, we ran through a scenario live on the show. I think one person might have replied to it, like played the game. Otherwise, it was Will and the team and me. It didn't get anybody. And so, like, if you have tests, cases, and examples, and it's like, well, no, we know it works because we get this much engagement and it's 30 times more than this account normally gets. I get it. It does work if you're, telling people to try it for the test, right? But if it's out there in the real world and it's 5 people doing it, I don't know. And again, I can wrap that up by saying I like the team and I like their motives and I think they're great builders and I think they're super capable. But I don't think these games on X work. In fact, I think they're a turnoff and I think it's going to struggle. Who here is going to commit? So Cats is not. Cats, you said you're not. That's the biggest thing, though. Back to that comment, the attention span thing is so rough. It'll complete. Make no mistake, guys. This will complete. I actually think it'll make it to. Well, shit. I was gonna say I think it makes it to the top tier 2, but I'm not sure. It very obviously will get to tier 1. I think it gets to tier 2. Not surprised anywhere it goes. I'll say that. But yeah, it's tricky. And you know what? I'll commit hard at things I believe in. And clearly I don't really believe in this. It's a team I believe in. It's not a product I believe in. Need to not lose points. Yeah, well, it's tricky in virtuals today. Now the next one up, and this is going live in 16 minutes. And I do like this one a lot. And I might be on like not the same page as a lot of you guys out there, but I like this one a lot. It's one that I think I would use. I know I would use, right? You guys know this. I struggle with my brand. I struggle with promoting on X. The truth is, I don't want to promote on X. I think that's the truth. I don't want to go and try to get degens on X. I think that's like a losing battle here. Yeah, it's the crypto Twitter audience, right? It's like the hardcore degens, I know. But I want that different audience. I want like, and we got to find the right way to do this. I want those Ripple dudes. I want those normies who don't even know crypto Twitter exists. I want them. And like, look, I'll show you this. I have a website. I want to start using my website to promote my shows. I want to start doing stuff on like Instagram and Facebook, right? I want to reach a different audience. And I think that's something that Spira actually will help me do. How do I plug my show into this to reach not crypto Twitter, not our little echo chamber, but get the guys who don't know we even exist and don't know that all the alpha lives here? There's, guys, millions of people out there who are in crypto that aren't in our kind of crypto. And it's, again, like I said, it's a losing battle trying to fight over the few people that are here who already got their guys. They got the Tylers and Rec Radio, and they got their shows because there's great content already here. They got their audiences. Those people got like their time for one show, right? They don't have time for 2, 3, 4, 5 shows. Those normies out there are looking for this kind of info. I know it, dude. I know they are because I talk to them. I'm saying super normies and I know where they get their info from. It's not from any of the stuff we're doing and watching. It's nothing we're consuming. I want those guys. And so I think I can use Spira to start learning how to target my content to them. And so I think Spira is different. Now, I also think I didn't do a good job yesterday when I chatted with Spira. Again, on the show yesterday, I actually encourage you guys, both with Fables and Spira. I like them both. I think you should go back if you haven't seen and catch the past 2 episodes. Fables was on the show on Monday. Yeah, and Spira was on yesterday. Go learn about them. I think they're both interesting. Spira, I think, personally useful. Now, what I asked this question to him, and I don't remember the answer. It's Cats. We talked about this recently too. When you're live, dude, it's so easy. This might sound shitty. There's points where I half listen, and it's because like juggling a couple things, right? Like when you're running the show, it's like sometimes I got to bring up this link and I got to go look over here. And so like when I asked this question, I don't know if I heard the answer, but it was like, okay, Spira, dude, you've got 500 plus clients already. Do you start directing them to your AI app, your agent, right? If they like, because you've already helped them, you've got them their game plan, but if they have more questions, do you say, go ask the agent, right? Do they start driving value to the agent? And that I don't remember their answer. I think they said no. I think that's more, going to be used for like onboarding new people and like to get Web3 people into their into Spiralytics. I don't remember the answer, but like if they start funneling their customers they have already who are already spending money with them to Spira, dude, I think it's super interesting. I think Spira's got potential that's like, again, also outside of our bubble, our echo chamber. It's exactly what we need. So like I see a use case for it. I think you can get normies out there. If they can market this, which is their specialty, if they can market this to normies out there who want to grow their business and learn how to market, dude, I think they could have a winning product here. So Spira is the one I really want to get into. I'm going to put points to it. How much? I'm not quite sure yet, and I wish I could get my points thing fixed so I could really think through. Alizar, you're not sure where you'll commit. Yeah, you're right. All of these things are last minute. You got to wait and see. So I kind of wish these were first come, first serve. I do, but and then Cats, we're gonna get to Sunny because Sunny's also very interesting. But yeah, I don't think they're funneling existing customers to these agents, but expanding. Yep. And I don't think that's a bad idea either, right? I think that works. And I think a lot of people from Web3 will end up using this too, well, because they're going to expand their services to really focus on Web3. Like me as a content creator, it's going to help point me to KOLs here in Web3 and hopefully good KOLs, but that I can partner with and that'll promote my stuff, right? So all in all, I like everything about this. And the biggest thing too is even if I can't fully wrap my head around the product, and that's just me. It takes a long time for stuff to click with me. It's why I just bet on the people. Do those guys seem like they know this shit? Do they know this world? And can they build the thing? And when I talked to Jimmy yesterday, I'm like, dude, yeah. No, that's definitely a guy I bet on. And when I know that it's Eden who's helping support them, I'm like, yeah, they know this space. They know how to do it. So Spira, I think out of anything this week is the one I'm like, that's the winner. Token price, whatever. Maybe Fable ends up being higher. But as far as like a product that I think has got some legs, to me, Spira. And I don't even think it's close. I like it. I like what they're cooking. I already believe in the team. I believe in the concept and the idea here, and I think they can deliver. So Spira, to me, it's just one of those few, it's one of those few things we get here. It's like, oh shit, we're really growing up. I like what they're doing. I like their target audience. I like what their product is built for. Spira, I like. So that's going live in 10 minutes here. I am definitely throwing points towards that one. Definitely. And I think you might have a cook on your hands with that one. We're back to the time where we say it's going to give us what the market's going to give us. You know what I mean? So if the market's going to give us, some runners, and I don't think it is yet, then great. What I'm really hoping with Spira, final thought here, is that it's like an underdog thing. People like maybe underestimate what it is. Maybe it only gets to tier 1. Maybe it only gets to 21,000 virtuals. To me, that would be beautiful. If that's like a 21,000 virtual, like kind of, tier, probably all in on points. To be honest, probably all in, all my points. Because I think that one's got legs, right? I believe that one a year out from now is still going to be around and, yeah, like I think thriving. So Spira might be an all-in play if it stays at tier 1, maybe tier 2. We start talking tier 3, 100K virtuals. That's where I'm like, okay, I'm in, but how much? Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see with that one. And then Sunny. Sunny's coming up in 5 days, 6 days. Yeah, 5 days. Dude, Sunny looks fucking awesome. Way to not ask Eden about his other project, Jackpots. Well, you know what? I'll ask Eden behind the scenes about Jackpots. I don't want to bring up other projects during it. In fact, you had mentioned this to me before, and I didn't think of it yesterday, but I didn't want to like bring another project into that time when we're talking Spyro. But I will say Jackpots is kind of sus. Maybe. I'm still not even sure with that one. I'm not even sure with Jackpots. There's a little, you had some real legit questions about Jackpots, Cats. You had some legit questions that we didn't really get good answers to. We'll say that. All right. Look, out of all three of these projects, maybe, not even maybe, I think the spiciest one is Sunny. And for a couple reasons. I think this one's going to be hot out of the gates, has got legs, has got the right people in it. I think Sunny might be one of these, like, I think this might be a really, really cool play. And so as you're starting to plan out your points, you might want to budget some serious points to Sunny here. Should we play the trailer? No, we won't do the trailer. I think we saw it a few days back. Right off the bat, Cons being their virtual partner. I mean, you don't get better than that. Love this dude. Actually need to get him back on the show. He's been on once. I love this guy. And actually have a small, actually, let me throw it up on the screen now. I just want to show you who Cons is connected to. And you guys know, like everybody, right? Cons is very, very well connected. Great dude, great builder. Advising these guys, awesome. But check this out. Oh, did I blow away that tweet? Dude, I hope not. Hang on, let me see if I got this saved. You know, let me go on his profile. It does matter. It's actually pretty damn cool. And so what Cons does on his own, and I do think it's kind of related to what he's doing with these guys, kinda. He builds like digital twins, like an AI twin. And so there we go. Yeah, check it out. So Cons is working with Pudgy Penguins, and he built them like an AI agent. It's called Pengu Memes. So yeah, I can't wait till we'll get into this. It's yeah. Sunny makes a ton of sense. So okay, Cons launched this Pengu Memes account. AI agent just making Pengu, Pudgy Penguin related content. Good shit. I can't wait to see if these feel like more like human like or alive or whatever, right? They so far they've missed that kind of thing, but hoping this kind of stuff evolves. But anyway, that's just to say Khan's so well connected. That's a guy you want to see him attached to a team. Instantly, I'm like, this is a project that completes. It's automatically going to go to 21K. It's almost definitely 42K. It probably is going to go at 100. There's not a lot of competition right now, so probably this goes at that top tier. Guys, we're looking at another like social-fi, info-fi kind of campaign. Let's say social-fi, right? Gamified content. Okay, so Sunny's like your chief marketing agent. I think it's going to give you a game plan for your marketing plan, right? But it's also going to be an agent that I think helps you make content, AI-generated content, if I understand it correctly. AI made content creation accessible to everyone. So I think what it can do is, if I want a campaign to help promote my show, well, then I can use Sunny Agent, and I don't know if I have to hold tokens or spend tokens to launch a campaign. Let's just assume you do something like that, right? So I launch that campaigns, and then the community then gets incentivized to make content like for my show. And I think through the Sunny Agent, that's going to be the vehicle where they make AI-generated content that's tailored to my show. I think that's like the short TLDR version of it. I can do a campaign. You guys can make content for the campaign. You can earn tokens from doing it, but you get given the AI tool so you can make some content. And I think it's like easy to make. Sunny is, okay, cool. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Users are the new creators. They have tools once reserved for high-end creative agencies at their fingertips. I question this too. I'll say this, like I question like the buzzy words and like I have not yet seen, well, fuck, Hollywood Agent is fucking awesome. It makes great content. I've not seen a lot of cases where like the AI generated content you make is like good enough. it's just so hard to make. Hollywood actually impressed me. Will this one be like on par with that, or will it be better? I'm just waiting for like the AI generated content to get like good enough where it matters. Because right now you see it and you're like, man, some of it's good. And if you know how to edit, you know it's good. But if you're just like putting in a prompt and you get your video out or whatever, usually you're like, it's whatever, it's fine. But I think this whole thing then measures your engagement. You as like a participant, somebody who's signing up to be a creator in the campaign. Khan's is fucking base, dude. He really is. Oh, and by the way, that Taika, I'll tell you this. I think that I'm going to offer this up. Anything I can do to help those guys, I'll do. Not paid, not nothing, whatever. Like, I just like those guys a lot, and I believe in those guys a lot. Taika's like on my watch list, but in a different kind of way. I just want to support those guys big time. I like them. So yeah, you create content, from these paid campaigns, and you earn from doing it. So think, again, it's like Arbus. Campaigns that are going to run, you're going to engage, you're going to get tokens. Difference here is you get to make video content, AI generated content. So to me, that's like what this project is. Is the tech now good enough where it's like different and it moves the needle in a different way? And it's like, dude, if it is, it's one of those things that could be like the go-to marketing, social-fi product of the space if it's that good. And I don't know if it is. I hope it is. I don't know if it is yet. And I say, yeah, because I bet you, it will be soon. Or at some point it will be. Some of this stuff's going to get so good that like, fuck, it's where this stuff's going. So SocialFi, InfoFi, I like it. So I think Khan's has already demonstrated he can build, and even if it's not his product, right? If he's just kind of supporting them, I think he's betting on teams who can deliver, right? What will Sunny do? Sunny's the autonomous agent that acts as a real-time campaign coordinator and reputation layer, rewarding content with traceable and verifiable logic. I don't know what that means. These things are too long, by the way. Just give me some bullet points. Sunny helps brands launch social campaigns and tracks who actually contributes. Good. Sunny rewards creators who participate with originality and consistency. So again, typical InfoFi, but a different type. You guys see how much your attention is worth? Isn't that crazy? Everybody wants your attention. It's crazy. They'll pay for it. We always underestimated that, guys. Like, your click is worth a lot. Your 15 seconds looking at a post is worth a lot. That's why everybody wants to pay for it. That's why it's like the biggest market, biggest up and coming kind of tool product, here in crypto. Your attention is worth so much. If you can get attention, then figure out how to get like conversions out of that. It's worth a ton, dude. And we used to just give it away. Man, we used to just read shit and click on stuff and whatever, and we got nothing for it. It's different. It's different now. Anyway, they're kind of deep into the roadmap already. Let me get down to that. Okay. So they already have partners. They've already launched some campaigns. I would like to see some examples of it too. But Agent goes live here. Next up, launch of Web3 and Web2 campaigns on their terminal. They've integrated BankerBot too, I think, for payments, which is cool. They got a Zora campaign coming. There we go. I like this. Brand wants campaign and pays Sunny. Sunny lists what content is needed on the site. Content creators submit content. Sunny pays creators. Think of this too. It's kind of like what Agent Sploot is doing in his different way. Sploot's going to let you chop up, video, but this is where everything's going. It's going to get so competitive here. It's going to get so competitive, which is great for us. Sunny recommends creators autonomously. Cool. This is coming next year, by the way. Next year. Content-based airdrops. Affiliate code system for creators. Interesting. TikTok shop integration and pay-per-use campaign tools. Again, everything sounds great. The biggest thing is the content you make through Sunny good enough, right? If it looks like kind of low budget, you look at it and here's the problem. If a brand is going to partner with something like this and the content doesn't look like worthy of their brand, then it's a turnoff, right? But if it's like, if it can spit out AI content that you're like, holy fuck, that looks professional, right? Like, that's it. That's the moment everybody's waiting for. Now, at that point, too, this gets into a whole other conversation, right? But like, if when the AI content or video creation tools get to the point where like it's great, well, then they'll just do it for themselves for the most part, right? I think. I don't know. Whole other conversation still. Nathaniel, done stacking points for Genesis, still love and support plenty of Yeah. I get how you're there, and I do it pretty passively too. Just not a ton of upside on this stuff, unless it's like, I mean, the best way you get upside here is you get the tokens and you just set it aside for years, and hopefully something takes off. Like Billy Betts to me is still like a perfect example. You could look at Aristotle too, but like if you got in the pre-sale for Billy Betts, and if you can park that for a few years with what we think Billy Betts could be, you might make some stupid money. And if you could do that a few times over, like in the long run, it might work out really well. For quick flips and shit, it's not there. Cats, you can create your own content if you don't want to use Sunny's tools. Okay, well, that's cool too then. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, all in all, though, Sunny checks a couple boxes here. It feels way more degen. It's coming from people who are already part of the community. And it seems like one of those tools or products that just, it makes sense. We knew this stuff was coming. Well, here it is. So Sunny, I love. And look, if I'm just like throwing out just some like, I don't know. If I'm going to throw out a prediction here out of the three Fables, Spira, Sunny, which I think does the best. Short term, I think it's Sunny. Long term, could be Sunny. I don't know with Spira, I believe in a lot, right? So I don't know, but I'm just going to go with Sunny might be the best one you're looking at here. Sunny, I think, is going to get the most points, though. So this is where the game comes in. Sunny's probably going to be the most committed or overcommitted. Spira maybe is the best. Fuck, dude, opportunity-wise, it could be... It's interesting, right? Fables, if it stays at like 21K virtual, you could see your best returns there short-term just because of that. It could be. This is where the game comes in. By the way, Fables at 17,000. It will get to 21. We know like last hours when like a big chunk of committed points comes in and virtual comes in. So it's going to get there. Really keep my eye on Spira. Really curious about Spira. Now, again, if this one gets to 21, probably going pretty hard at it. Only a 30-day or 29-day lockup. So meaning, guys, in about 2 weeks, you can sell those tokens. I think it's going to do well. Keep in mind, too, we also didn't focus enough on this during the show. My bad, right? Like, yeah. I mean, again, they're jam sessions. Any of you guys who play music, I think the best part of jamming with your buddies is you don't plan for stuff. You just jam and see what magic comes out of it. That's what I try to do live with these projects. I did want to talk to them more about ACP because when he mentioned the agency cluster and what they want to be in there, I'm like, I want to get more into that and see like, what does that look like? How is it going to create content or make these marketing plans for other agents? How big do you think that can be? What kind of money's there? I would love to hear more about that. But that just tells me Spira is going to be around for a long time. A long time. If he's here excited about ACP and what this can do there, and he's got this insight into that world of like VC stuff, right? And he knows they're looking at this stuff. So I'm like, Spira is going to be there in the long run. I would love to bet on them. But yeah, if I'm ranking these, I'm probably putting, let's do our own tier listing, like, A, B, C, D, F. I'm probably putting Spira at a solid B, if not A. It's so weird because I'll rank them, I'll give them these ranks for different reasons. I think Spira is great. I hope that comes across. I really like Spira. I think Sunny, I put them basically at the same level. I think Spira and Sunny basically the same level. Let's put them both at B. No, you know what? We got an S tier too. So, okay, I'm going to put them both at A tier. Spira and Sunny, both A tier. Fables, I got at a solid, like, C. I think it's a solid C. I don't have a lot of belief in the long run for that thing. As far as a play on the token, it's there. It's definitely there. And it might be there in the short term more than the other ones. We'll see. We'll see the will effect. If Fables did not have will and did not do that airdrop along with it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I think it would have completed, but I'm not sure it would have completed. It's definitely completing because of Will. It's a question of how high it goes. I need to see more of that. I need to be convinced. I need to be convinced that I'm wrong and that people actually want to do that. Actually want to play with that kind of that game, that tool. And I'm definitely not. Especially after seeing it live. Again, it works. It's not a comment of does it work, does it not? It's like, would I want to do it? Will anybody else want to do it? And all I can think after seeing, I'm like, I don't want to do. I don't want to do it. Fables pre-sale and back room. No, Cats, what's up there? I didn't see that at all. I saw a tweet about it, but I didn't. No, I didn't see. I don't know. By the way, guys, this is random. Just for fun later. I'm going to be on Pump Fun later, streaming, talking crypto NFT stuff, just shooting the shit. We'll get a little sillier over there. That's coming up later today. I'm looking forward to having more fun over there. Oh, 911 or 911 fun. Thank you, man, for the retweet there. Yeah, about that Kongs thing. I wish they airdropped. I wonder why they didn't. Well, okay, no, I get why they didn't if first come, first serve was to drive up some fun, FOMO-y shit, right? I get that. By the way, I'm just spot checking in there. Hang on. I'm just seeing if there's any further on. Are you watching by chance, man? I just want to see if there's any chance claim is still open. And by the way, we're not stopping yet. I want to I'm gonna hit some updates from some other projects out there. Let's check one more time. I really want that. I want that stimmy, dude. I want my points virtual. Stop fucking zapping my points. Kong on ETH means expensive to airdrop. That makes sense. Gravity, do you know, is the claim closed? Right? Because I got in there like a couple minutes after and it's saying I'm not eligible. And I think that just means claim's gone. Oh, well, there we go. I think the site was broken. It works now. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, let's see if we can work around this. Sometimes you can work around this. I hate the post shit. All right, can I trick it? Sometimes you can make it, you can like, fuck it. Sometimes you can just bring up the window. But no, whatever. Cool. So the site was just being overloaded. It was totally working. I'm a Kong holder. Good shit. So, hey, I'm not. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Oh, hang on, Gravity, for real? Hang on. Anybody else watching on YouTube having issues? I think that's got to be a Gravity thing, right? I think somebody else would have said, but let me go peek. Yeah, it looks okay over there. Weird. All right. Well, sorry about that, Mr. Gravity, sir. All right, we got those 3 launches, man. We got those 3 launches. I look, I think you win on all of them. It's a degree of how much do you win? And how much do you believe in a project to, want to bet on them for the long haul? I'll bet on Spira. I'll bet on Sunny because I think those products they make sense. And I think Fables is a cool play if you want to bet on a team who's definitely trying something, I think, clever. And I think you got to play there. I think you'll be up on that play. But I'm a little less convinced, Beard's going, by the way. Well, not going. Beard's going to get a. We're going to take about half that fucking thing off. It's getting ridiculous, man. It's got to happen. We're like long overdue. All right, here's Kong at 17 mil. Not bad again, considering Banana was like at 6. I think 6 mil, 7 mil, something like that. Not bad. Not bad. We'll see where this lives. This is not a $100 million token. This is probably a $5, $6, $7 million token. Maybe. We'll see. Hang on. Do I have my Kong? All right, I'm gonna get to some AI updates. Again, there's cool shit going on, man. Where is my Kong? Did I get it? I appreciate the stimmy boys. I'm gonna stake, dude. Oh, thank you, cats. Let's check. Yeah, I appreciate the stimmy though. It's pretty cool. Roger Collins. This dude? Oh, here we go. All right. Huge announcement for my back room. Oh, I like NeuroBro, by the way. That's cool. I partner with Backroom and Fables. There will be a community sale today where holders of my key can buy in at these conditions. Oh, so okay, so his key holders get to buy into the token, like a pre-sale of that token. You know, so I like this about the Fables guy, that they're just trying different stuff. I do like that. They're trying to like brute force their way in however they can. Like, I like it. It also to me shows that I don't think the product itself can get that kind of hype. I struggle with it, dude. I do. Again, this is cool. I would like to see more of that stuff. Actually, that's a cool idea, man. That's a cool idea. If I could get like, oh, that's a good point, Cats. Where's that supply coming from? Hang on, let's go check their tokenomics. I would love it if I could get swarm holders or show viewers like into some pre-sales. That would be cool. I didn't even think of that. That's a cool idea. Again, I think they're clever. I like it. I like that. But they've been very clear. They want to spend money and to get this in front of people. Yeah. Here, that would make some sense right there. Not team, not treasury. Yeah, it would make sense to KOL and marketing. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the product on its own without those deals, I don't know. We'll find out. I hope I'm wrong too about the product. I hope it's just like fucking phenomenal and melts faces and right. I really do. I hope. I hope. And I want to, if it does, dude, you know, it's like if it actually works and people like love playing the game and it's good for engagement and it's good for your brand and whatever you're trying to grow, I'll use it, dude. I'll absolutely buy into that. I'll buy the tokens. I'll run a campaign. If it works, I'll do it. But as I see it right now, I don't think it's not for me. Not for me. All right, let's check some updates here. Not a ton, by the way. There's some stuff out there. Nothing's really melting my face yet. Macro Trader, just a heads up again. These guys really starting to come on strong, man. And also their founder's got the coolest name. His name's King. Come on, that's fucking awesome. They're coming on the show tomorrow. Hey, Cats, tell me how cool this is. So Timo or Temo's coming on, and Nico's coming on, dude. I don't think Nico goes on shows. I don't think he does, but I like that guy a lot, and I like begged him to come on. And he's coming on, dude. I can't fucking wait. I love that dude. He makes such awesome infographics. Yeah. Cats, yikes. So really excited to chat with these guys tomorrow. And by the way, just so you guys know, Friday's the Cats Hudah show. Friday's gonna be fucking fun. And Friday's gonna be, look, I'm not gonna officially announce yet, but we're gonna do more and more with Predict Base. So we'll put that we'll put that. He's never gone on a show. He just said he likes the vibe of this one, so he wants to come on. I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, that's so cool. So yeah, Nico's coming on. Even if he's not on camera, he doesn't have to be, but Nico's is coming on. I can't wait. Friday Predict Base. I'm racking my brain. I'm thinking of what kind of market I want to put up because I am going to start putting a market live during the show. I may like actually launch it during the show too, but I want to think of something fun that we can do. Yeah, I want a fun one. Let's see. Solace has got their mood dashboard live. Remember, they got the physical device that they have at pre-sale right now, which is interesting. I still like what they're doing. I still think companion stuff is going to work and it makes some sense. So I see them. I see those guys cooking, guys and girls cooking. I dig it. But you know what? What's caught my attention more than any project updates this week is stuff that's going on like outside of virtuals. It's stuff like this, which we brought up yesterday. Oh, wait, did we bring that one up yesterday? No, we didn't, but it's still, we'll bring it up now. It's like the job thing. We did talk to that team yesterday. We did talk to Spira about jobs getting replaced. This is the stuff I eat up. That conversation. CNBC has this article out. AI not just ending entry-level jobs, it's the end of the career ladder as we know it. Dude, you know, like Jimmy said yesterday, the stuff you can script away is going to get scripted away. It is. It's coming. It's coming. We're a few years off, but it's coming, man. I saw that, Cass, how to... I saw your video, your how-to video. Hang on. And I saw the funding it on the both sides. Yeah, I want to come up with a fun bet. Yeah, I want to do something fun. So, of course, that catches my attention when anybody's talking about AI's impact. And it's why I'm betting so hard on NFTs and crypto over the next 5-ish years. It's because of that. It's cool to see it being talked about. But this is what we brought up yesterday and is so interesting to me. The SEC Crypto Task Force met to talk crypto AI. Look, man, we're in the perfect sector. If it's not hot enough for you right now, I'm sorry, it doesn't mean it's not going to work and it's not going to be what we think it's going to be. Right? By the way, Nate's a contributor here to Slam AI. Slam AI is what we got coming very soon here. Right? Like you guys who watch regularly know, right? Slam token's coming. The Slam AI platform is coming. Nate Geraci is definitely a part of this thing. And we got some fun shit coming. I'll say that. God, I can't wait for that stuff. Anyway, if the AI stuff, you don't feel it right now, just remember what it felt like when it was making sense and when it clicked and when you knew this unavoidable thing is coming. It's coming. It's coming and it's coming in a big way. And I think we see the payoff of the stuff that's being built right now. And I'm talking like these data centers and we're a year or two off from that being, the thing that changes everything. It's coming. It's coming. I would be very excited about it. And I would not disengage from this shit at all. I would stay full throttle focused on crypto AI. Virtuals is in a great spot right now. And I'll still say I think virtuals could end up being the Hyperliquid, the Pump Fund, one of those things that's that perfect product market fit. I don't know if anything is going to grow like crypto AI. It's the best sector to be in my opinion. All right, Virtuals officially has their Ethereum hackathon open. If you're building something, an AI agent on Ethereum, get in on the hackathon, man. 100,000 in prizes. It's pretty spicy. And you know what comes from this? You guys know what comes from this. We're going to get a whole bunch of launches on Virtual that'll be on mainnet that are going to, man. That now, Cats, I saw some interesting stuff about that Hyperliquid stablecoin. In fact, I think I might have that bookmark to bring up when I stream later. Don't know if that's going to make it. We'll see. But yeah, it is interesting to hear that they want to. They're asking people to make a proposal to have that Hyperliquid stablecoin. We'll cover that more after. But 100,000 in prizes. And again, what matters for us here is there's going to be those 10 winners, right? We're assuming it's like the last one. We get 10 winners and they end up launching on Virtuals and we see some like pretty spicy shit that launches here. We'll see. Just totally expecting that to happen like it did last time. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's coming. Little update from Ring Fence, integrating Passbook with Coinbase's X402 standard. It lets you, send stablecoin over. I can't remember. It's a stablecoin like kind of send receive kind of protocol or standard. It's people are talking a lot about that. I really should know it a bit better, but yeah, everybody's going to be integrating this. Hey, we had Veronica complete. Forgot to mention that, but Veronica just completed on virtuals. Remember that one? It's that storefront has the AI agent that's going to help guide you through orders. I like this one, by the way, too. It had some cool people running the project. Completed at did it get to the top tier? Let's go peek at it real quick. I think it was 2.5 mil FDV. Actually did decent. Surprised or not, I don't know. It made it, though. That's all that matters. Let's see here. Succeeded. Man, I still wish they would show what level they completed at. Again, on Whale Intel, I could check, but yeah, 2.2 mil FDV. Yeah, they need one more tab down here, man. One more tab. Just shows where it completed at. But yeah, this one's interesting. I'm not going to play it at whatever, but GG's to them. And then I just want to make sure this is still on our radar because it was talked about for a while and it kind of dropped off the face of the earth. But Doodles are still coming with their AI product. And what it is and whatever, we got their white paper. It's interesting. It's an agent launch pad. It's got tokens baked throughout it. It's building these little worlds where every piece of the world, every location in the world, whatever, it's all tokenized. It's pretty cool. On paper, it sounds really cool. But Fables, where it sounds cool, when it's actually live in action, are people going to want to put the time into it? That I'm not convinced about. I do think there's something interesting here, though. Look, this artwork was generated with a Doodles in-house AI pilot. So it's kind of cool that they can make an AI content creation tool, maybe kind of like Sunny's doing, and it spits out all of its outputs are trained on Doodles stuff, so everything has got that Doodles-y vibe. That's kind of interesting, man. Veronica went top tier, damn. 123,000. Wow. Kind of surprised by that. But also Veronica felt a little cabal-y, kind of. Kind of did. So anyway, I'm keeping the Doodle stuff on my radar, and I'm still talking to the team when they're ready to start coming out and talking about their AI ecosystem. What was it called? Dreamverse or whatever? Yeah, Dreamverse. We'll get them on the show, and I really do. I look forward to that a lot. They're not ready to get out here and start talking yet, but I'm chatting with them still, and we'll get them on the show when it's time. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. All right, I think we wrap there for now. I am going to be live again later today. It'll probably be just on Pump Fun. Right, we're going to get some content just over there. But yeah, we'll keep our eye on the virtual stuff, man. I'm excited tomorrow to see how this stuff completes. Again, tomorrow, Macro Trader on the show. Don't want to miss it. So again, come over and subscribe. CryptoSlam on YouTube, guys. We got some great stuff coming. And then Friday, just a quick reminder about Friday too. Friday's an hour earlier. So tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Friday, 8 a.m. we kick it off. We usually go long. We usually go 2 hours. This Friday, probably about the same. So get ready for that. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Well, the whole day's ahead of you, so enjoy the whole day here. Go make some money. Fingers crossed this market starts really picking up. Rate cuts next week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Could get spicy real quick here. And then follow the Swarm _AI over on X. Guys, enjoy the day. We'll see you later. And goodbye.